All right, sweet. What's up, guys? I haven't done a cooking video in forever, and Emiliana's feeling kind of sick, so I want to make ramen today. Teasing a little lot. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen my ramen video. It's a compilation of just me making a lot of weird cutting sounds and stuff. I never dropped a full recipe or full-length video, so this is what we're about to do. First things first, however, taking one of these bad boys, assuming I can get it open. Nice. I'm gonna let this do its thing. We'll be back in a second. We'll go from there. Toodles. Who's the bestest little girl? Are you the bestest little girl? She's definitely the bestest little girl. Let's get into some ramen. High level overview of what I'm doing here. No pun intended. Focus. I would kill and die for you. First off, ingredients. What you will need is garlic, scallion, some onion, miso paste, gochujang, soy sauce, sesame oil, coconut milk, tofu. I like to press my tofu beforehand, so if you get tofu, put it in a tofu press or leave it under some heavy stuff with some towels for 20 to 40 minutes, even an hour, honestly, just so that helps get the moisture out. Broccoli, salt and pepper, ginger. What else did I grab back here? The noodles. Honestly, I don't even remember. Who cares? It'll pop up somewhere. And a smattering mix of herbs and spices that I'm not gonna get into because that'll be my secret tofu seasoning shebang to make it taste not like butt cheeks. Once you have all your ingredients, you're gonna cut them up. I'll go working on that, check back in a second, assuming I haven't burnt the place down. Everything's getting cut pretty small. The garlic.
Oh, Bruce! Bruce!
The scallion. The onion. The ginger. You peel it.
Where's the fucking peeler?
And you grate it. And I grate a lot of it, throwing that into a big pot with the sesame oil, some gochujang, miso, a little bit of chili paste. And if I haven't said soy sauce already, soy sauce. Real quick, before I go any further here, be sure to smash that like button, fondle the subscribe button, and maybe leave a few comments if you like this stuff, you know? And if you don't, I'll show up at your house in the middle of the night, and I'll walk into your room while you're sleeping, and I'll creeps up to you. And I'll shake you and be like, dude, why haven't you liked and subscribed to my page? That was so dumb. Back to the action. Low and slow is the name of the game. Not super high heat, not super low heat, kind of right in the middle to low.
Yeah.
And this is just cooking forever. We don't want to burn anything, but we want it to get nice and hot and translucent and all that flavor come out. Kind of eyeball that, and then I'm gonna add broth. Now, I use vegetable broth. I also have the better than bouillon stuff, which is great. You scoop a bunch of that out, slap it in there, add hot water, and you're done. Just realized I've been saying gochujang this whole time. I actually use sriracha, but if you have gochujang, use gochujang. And if you have sriracha, just use sriracha. But if you have both, do both.
Yeah.
While all this stuff's getting going and cooking and simmering and soaking up all that flavor, you can do productive stuff, like put all the stuff in the dishwasher away before your wife gets home so she doesn't hit you. And also, if you're cutting up broccoli, you gotta pay the broccoli tax to the broccoli gremlin. Jump! There we go. She loves broccoli. Broth is simmering. That's gonna keep going. You're just gonna let it simmer, let it do its thing. I don't even taste test it until maybe 20 minutes. When I do that, I kind of see what it needs, and I'll add things as it goes. It's all based on my own preference. I do not keep track of anything, so make it your own. While the broth is going, I will start my tofu. Went to get the arrowroot powder, and it exploded all over my arm. And all the countertops. Love that for me, huh? Show him what he's won. Pain. Emiliana loves the crispy tofu that I make. Basically, I take the pressed block of tofu, cut it into slices, and then mix it into a bowl that has a bunch of either cornstarch or arrowroot powder. I think arrowroot powder is what I have right now. And then my little mystical blend of herbs and spices. After that, after it's all coated, throw it in a hot pan with a little bit of sesame oil and a little bit of vegan butter, because even though it's vegan, you still need the butter. Butter makes things taste better. So, and you kind of cook that till it's all crispy, and then throw the broccoli on top with a little bit of salt and pepper, and it'll all just keep cooking. I find that the crispier the tofu gets, the better for me. This is fun, huh? All right, Tep. Crisis averted. Broth's been going for 20 minutes now. Gonna add a can of coconut milk, and then the first taste test happens.
Oh yeah.
After that, toss the noodles in, cook those bad boys, and you're basically ready to go. Noodles go into the bowl, broth goes into the bowl, plate it with the tofu and the broccoli, and if you want, a dash of the scallioncitos. My wife brings home Juice Generation muffins. Ooh, is this banana? Look at that. Sorry, too fast. I'm so fast. That's really good, thank you.
You have that tofu and broccoli on. Is that on purpose?
One moment.
Hopefully people can't read what's on our whiteboard.
And that's how you make ramen. See ya.